Cold snaps there onto Sammy. Sammy, he's fine for now. In comes Bryle. Chains is there onto the Invoker. Shaggy, though, has an illusion rune, so he's just fine. Everyone's fine. Unless Rodeo changes that. Duel's there onto Rodeo. BSJ arrives, Kisses come in, trying to bring down Sand King, and Sand King will lose the duel. Now it's Bryle. Was in the middle of the action, now looking once again for a new angle. In comes Yansan, looking for Dubu. Dubu. He is dead. And now, Dire hunt for a second kill. Chains are there. Onto Boris. Arrow will miss Dire. Pursue. Grip, it's there onto the Snapfire. Snapfire goes down as Tomato. With two lines will attempt to fight. He's stunned though and may just lose his first right away. Reincarnate pop, the Dire are slowed. Arrow though, it's on the mark, hitting onto Tomato. Tomato once again is purged by BSJ. FMS is there onto 2 and Radiant. They desperately try to fight. BSJ blinks on in. Epicenter comes in from Rodeo though. The Burrow's huge on everybody. My lord! Radiant, they collapse! Triple kill for Yamsun. And Dire, it is a full 5-man wipe.
Yeah, that was a great buyback by Rodeo there. He did it so early as well. He died to the duel so early on, but the fight, it just kept going and it gave him the perfect time to get that epicenter counter initiation, I want to say.
Los Rodeos. That's sick. I mean, it's one of those things where in an ideal world, Mason can even get the hits on the Pome low in the backlines. Just, I mean, it can't be hard to say like 3-shot the eye with the Daedalus crits this game.
Yeah, I mean, I think Ponlo's good enough to kind of avoid standing in a position where he can just get hit by a Clinksy standing back. I think if Mason wants to go on Ponlo, he'll have to put himself in a jeopardizing situation, like, already.
Yeah, I can see it now. Maybe one day he'll buy, say, like a Swift Blink type item to do that, but that's dangerous Dota 2 to do that. It's very, he's going to stand for the more conservative Scotty option, which you mentioned earlier, the value of the Scotty, and as a result, he'll be going for it after the Daedalus rather than before the Daedalus.
Yeah. Okay, I hope nothing happens for a little bit so I can talk about this. But yeah, I think actually, like, that's one route that you can take Clank, is where you kind of, like, buy a Blinky and try to jump the backline. But I think that is not his role in this game. And so, like, I like the route that he's taking with his build more so, because you already have a lot of heroes that are able to jump the backline. You have a Doom with the Blink BKB, and you have a Void Spirit who's buying a lot of these kind of, like, damage stat items. He's not going for some, like, Yule Scepter build to try to catch people. He just kind of runs in there. Like, he has a Shivas. He's going to Shivas, double ult someone in the backline, go in. And Monkey King, of course, gives vision for the backline. So just because you have so many heroes that can already do that, you kind of need to, like, play the main area of the fight. You're not going to try to, like, play the area of the fight that Dire doesn't want you to get to. You're just
Blink hooks up there on 2, the Doom is there, Nemesis, in come the Mortimer's Kisses. What a great jump from Moose! Ty is being healed and has been relocated away by Polmo. So a good jump and even better relocate. Now Dire will attempt to turn. They know it's fight time. Radiant, they retreat. Their Doom is on cooldown. They will cold snap onto Crit. Crit, though, appears to be fine. He's quickly away, but still in the tornado. Natrin is there onto Moot to step in by Gunner. Bring down Quinn. Barrage comes in, two-shotting Polmo. Round is there, but it might just be too late. Here pressures, Battle Trick is there on 2. It's another Ravage, but can they turn? It's an ultra kill for Mason. It's a 1v4. It's Gyro against the world. Gyro will go down. The kill does not go to Mason. There will be no Rampage. But it is still an absolutely massive team fight win by the Radiant team, and what a great turnaround on that one. Just the huge damage from the Burning Barrage. And the Daedalus, it has come in handy.
He did so much damage that fight. That was crazy. I guess that's just the raw damage that you get out of this Daedalus instead of Satanic build. It's smart.
3. It's dead. They want buildings. Balance like Barrage there on Polmo. Kisses committed as well. Polmo's low. They force Mason and they bring down Polmo. They head to Moo, who's very low and has Satanic now used. He'll walk away and get glimmered by Rodeo. But in comes Gunner, returning from a shallow grave. He wants to find a huge jump. He's stepped in twice already. E-Blade is there on Moo. And now Moo will look to turn. Bouncing is there on 2 again from Crit. Wukong's committed. BKB's popped. Who will die? Moo low. Gunner low. Moo. He's being healed by Polo, who back into the fight. Deafening Blast. Meteors fly on in. Looking to bring down Mason, who's incredibly low right now. Moo. He's forward. Gunner steps in. Bring down MSS. And Gunner. He stuns on the CC&C. Invoker's dead. Rodeo tries to fight. He'll go down. Triple kill for Gunner. And Radiance, at long last, at 41 minutes, they may have finally broken the game wide open.
Yeah, Tidehunter is died back. He's going to have buyback in 15 seconds here, but he doesn't have either Ravage for 30s. And I'd say Radiant's lineup is it's not necessarily low damage, but it's low damage specifically against Medusa. I think there's a certain type of kind of damage that you're trying to play against Medusa, and Radiant doesn't really have it too much. Like Mortimer's Kiss is obviously phenomenally high damage spell, but against Medusa, it's
Well, Dire, they
not
smoke,
optimal.
they find Crypt, it's Grip committed, it's now canceled by turning from CC&C. Second round, CC to 4 heroes, it's fantastic! It can be used by Gunner, Meteors fly in, Morph Kisses are there, Crit goes down to trade though for Moo. Time Lapse was used by Flea. Husky, he's low. Trying to save himself, but it will not matter. It's so far a 2-for-1 trade, and now it's Dire on the run. They will be forced to back. And actually, they once again go in for Gunner. Cold Snap, Vessel, both use Flea. Scouts. Has the swarm there onto CC&C. In comes Little Nick, misses the stun though. Glimpse, it's there. On Tomato, who's using the Stone Gaze now. Torrent, it's there on Quinn. Quinn will go down and Dire. Look for a third kill. They head for Little Nick. But Crit has respawned. Flea tanks the DK, barely survives. Scatterblast once again is dodged by Flea and the Weaver. So in the very end, a 2-for-2 exchange. It is the Undying and the Invoker for the Monkey King and the Bane.
That's pretty hectic, but it doesn't really seem like any team's gonna benefit from that massively. I'd say it's probably better for Radiant just to slow down this Monkey King's momentum, getting his kill streak and just kind of making him respawn again. I think if he was still in that fight, it most likely goes a lot better for Dire. So
Yeah, they did a good job in the Radiant team, just like focusing him early on, just ensuring he died, because he didn't get a Wukong's off there, which I think was the initial intent is to grip in Wukong's, but I'm not sure if it was pump faked or canceled by a stun, but at the very end it simply did not get off there.
yeah, he's probably the most important hero in the game still, just because he's able to do so much damage. This Diffusal Blade build's pretty interesting. It's not really something that you see very much on carry or offlane Monkey King, but obviously against the Wraith King can be very good against him until he gets the shard. And it's just kind of like a solid pick in general. It's a very high damage item for the ultimate of Monkey King. It's just something that you see less than the like Echo Saber build or Maelstrom or Deso. Any combination of these items is significantly more common.
Well, stun, Scatterblast from Little Nick. Over, meanwhile, though, to CC&C has been bushwhacked by Flea. Ice Patch Sharpshooter come in. Down goes the Aegis of CC&C. Radiant, though, Rendezvous, looking to avenge the Aegis. Hook shots there from Husky onto Dubu. Arena's there from Moo, putting 2 on the inside, but Dubu will certainly be saved. The question is, will there be more deaths on the Dire side? They look for Moo. Scatterblast once again stuns from Little Nick. It will be another death on Moo. So it's... Now, Morpheus is committed, and it hits... onto Gunner. The damage from Little Nick! Solo killing Gunner on the right side of the fight. And Little Nick, what a great string of events. Setting up the kill on Bryle, setting up the kill on Moo, and solo killing Gunner all in about 35 seconds. What a great play from Little Nick.
Yeah, that was crazy. If you look at his death summary, he took 24 damage. I think those were for melee creeps. And then the rest of the 1320 was from Mortimer's Kisses there.
Mr. Bravo Pudge, Little Nick owning.